Hi, welcome. My name is Clara, and today I wanted to share with you this video on how I upcycled this sign I picked up from our neighborhood thrift store. I picked up this little sign for 99 cents, and I wanted to make it over with something to add to my coffee bar. So first I did some line sanding with this fine sandpaper and decided, well, I better remove the beads, which is attached. The beads are attached with the wire. So I carefully removed with the pliers on both sides. Just lightly sanded the sides of the sign and saved the beads in a little clay pot. And I cleaned the sign for any residual dust. I'll be painting the sign using Waverly Snow White chalk paint. I'll be painting the front and the back, and it's going to require a second coat, which I'll show you in later on in the video. Now I'm ready to paint the front sides of the sign. I'm going to be using Waverly chalk paint, the color ink. And then I realized my brush was a little too small. I should have used a wider paintbrush. Just had to do a few more strokes to get it painted well. Here I'm applying the second coat of Waverly. The name is Snow White, and this better cover the original font. In this quick video, I'd like to show you how to do reverse text using Google Drawings. And this app is free by Google in Google Drive. First you want to click on New, and from this folder you want to select Google Drawings. So go down to More in Google Drawings. If you do not have Google Drawings app installed, you'll need to connect more apps and search for Google Drawings and install it in your Google Drive. So click on Google Drawings. This will open up a blank page. Click on Insert, Word Art, and type in the words that you want to print. Let's go with tea and coffee. Hit enter. Now I'm going to paint the inside of these letters. I don't want to print like this, so I'm going to fill color. Click on the black color for now, and I'm going to pull this up near the ruler so I can see what size I want to print this. And as you can see, there's a ruler here on top and here on the left hand side. And what's also handy is you can set up a horizontal and vertical line to help you see the measurements a lot clearer. So you just adjust this with your mouse. Say for instance I want my tea and coffee to be 8 inches. So drag this vertical line to 8. And say I want my font to be 2 inches. 2 inches tall. So this will show you exactly how you want to stretch. And there's other options on how to adjust by inches. Just type in the inches. But for now I'm going to show you just the stretching with using a mouse. So as you can see, I'm using this arrow, the arrows with my mouse that goes left, go right. I'm going to pull it right to the 8 inches, and then I'm going to grab this little box and stretch it down to 2 inches. And there we go. So, and if you want to change your font, you don't like the Arial, let's go with Satisfy. Oh, and it made it a little bit too big, so I'm going to stretch it back up to 2 inches. So, yep, and it's also shrunk it, so I'm going to stretch it out to 8 inches. And now we want to reverse the text. So I'm going to arrange, rotate, oh, went too fast, and flip horizontally. And there's the reverse text. And now if you're satisfied with the font and the color and the size, you can print. So now we'll print it 8 inches wide and 2 inches tall. So to print, click on File, click on go all the way down in Print, Generate in Preview, and select your printer, how many pages, how many copies you want. If you're going to do black and white or color. For the first time, I'd just go with black and white. That way you don't waste your color if you were going to do this in color. And click on Print. Oh, and if you wanted to adjust the paper size, say this was going to be wider than 8 inches. You can select legal size or put in the custom or whatever. All these choices you have. Oh, here's the custom. And click on print. And now you can print this and decoupage this using your Mod Podge or your formula that you have for Mod Podge, for decoupage. I did a trial print of my coffee and tea to make sure the fit was going to be like I wanted, and so I just placed it in, and I also did another in reverse print. So I printed my coffee and tea using Google Drawings, and so now I'm going to decoupage using Mod Podge. And I think I liked this printed one better. It's a little bigger, fills the sign a little bit better. And I just applied just a light coat of Mod Podge on the font, and I just try to cover just the printed portion, not the blank portion, just the light, and a light coat, and just flip it over onto the sign to where I like it placed permanently. And you can still adjust it even if you placed it down for a few minutes, oh excuse me, a few seconds, and just let it dry. I like to let it dry overnight, or at least 24 hours before I start removing the paper with a paper towel or a damp cloth. After waiting 24 hours, or the next day, I'm ready, and I'm removing the printed paper, and I have a moistened paper towel, a little bowl next to me with water, and I try to carefully, it doesn't look like it, but I'm carefully trying to rub off the paper, and it's coming off real good. And I pull some excess there. Apologize for my light is covering part of the video. Up in the corner is my little rhinoceros that I've painted white now, and you'll get a sneak peek at his finished product at the end of this video. So I'll keep on carefully. Sometimes I have to just put it down and see where I missed the paper, so I'll just let it sit for a few minutes, then I'll come back and finish rubbing off the residual paper that's left. And it's okay to use your fingers to rub it off. Actually, you can rub it off a lot better using your fingers once the area is moistened. You don't have to use a paper towel or a moistened towel, and brush off all the little pieces with the brush if it's up in the corners of your sign. My beads that I had removed previously, I'm going to paint them an antique wax, and I'm going to also rub it off with the paper towel and let them sit for a couple of hours before I reinstall back on my sign. I'm using chopsticks here stuck through styrofoam inside a cup. After allowing my beads to dry overnight, I began threading them through the original wire that I saved from this sign. I didn't attach all the beads. I didn't like the look of all the same number of beads. I think just left out maybe 2 or 3 beads to make this little handle, and we attached them, poking the wire on one side through one of the holes. There's a hole on each side of the sign on the top. As I was attaching the beads, I had to remove 1 or 2 so that I could twist with these needle nose pliers, and just made a small little knot or simple knot with the wire. And then I was able to attach or insert the wire into the second hole. I needed to use a pin to pierce the hole, which was sealed because of the paint job, the new paint job. Just using a little needle, just poking it through the second hole helped to insert the wire. And then I tightened up the wire with the needle nose plier, just a simple little knot, and the handle was done. I decided I needed to add some more beads. It was too much slack in the little decorative handle, so I opened up the little knotted wire and added another bead. I twisted the wire to close up the handle, and that's it. I finished this coffee and tea upcycled sign. Well, this was lots of fun. I appreciate you guys being here. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed my little video, but I sure had fun painting having you here. If you like my video, please subscribe, please like. Thank you.